Hey friends, Tux here, and I am here for a quick 6-month review of my car. I'm here at gorgeous Key West Beach. Sorry about the wind and the car noise, but this would be kind of a scenic place to do this. I want to give you a little update. I've had the car now since July, okay? So it's been a good 6-month-ish, kind of thing, and I did have to do my first oil change. And there's a lot of debate whether you should really do the dealer oil change or not, because of course you can get an oil change at Sears or someplace for about 40-50 bucks, and to actually go to a dealer it's about 110. Okay, so big difference, like double the price. For me, I decided I would do the dealer oil change. They actually gave me a free one, so that might be something kind of to consider if you buy a brand new car. There's a chance they might actually give you like a free oil change, so it's something worth kind of looking into. You can see the car is still really good looking here. It does have a few little scrapes and scratches here and there, but nothing major really. It's still in really good condition. I'm looking to resell this car and to get another car at some point. As far as like pros and cons for having this car for 6 months, things that bug me, I still, on a negative side, I still wish I had the premium sound. It kind of bothers me the fact that I didn't get the bigger sound system, but that was just kind of like, they had this one had some good upgrades, it was brand new, and they gave me a special price on it. So I kind of kept it for that reason. If I built my own, I definitely would have had the upgraded sound system, so that does kind of bother me again. The other thing, as far as the car itself, I've read this, I've heard this from people in other videos, that basically, if given the option, get the most powerful one you can, okay? Biggest engine, biggest everything, most power. And that's one thing where this is a 6, okay? So, although it's a spirited 6 for sure, and I can go in a straight line really fast, actually. That's not a problem. I still kind of wish I had something just a little bit more powerful. And I say that largely because in my family, we also get a new 2015 Stingray Corvette. So after getting the Corvette and driving that for a while, and then driving this still feels great. I love this car a lot, but the Stingray is faster. I have to give it props for that if it was to be like a race of some kind, So that's something which kind of has me, hungry for more power. But even before the Stingray, I was thinking, okay, maybe I should get a Hellcat or something, because this was really meant to be like a trade-up car. I really wanted this car, I love it, but I really don't plan on keeping this car forever. It's more the kind of thing where I'm going to drive it for a couple years, keep it real nice, and then trade it in for something even bigger and better. And a Corvette's always been on the table. Also a 370Z is on the table. And there's a few other cars, even like a Camaro, but I'm really leaning, if I'm going to go Chevy, I'd probably go Corvette and not actually do kind of jump over the Camaro thing. Although I have noticed there's a lot of similarities between the features available in Corvettes and the features available in Camaros. A lot of packages are really the same, so that might be a way of satisfying my love of the Stingray Corvette and also satisfy my need to have some of the benefits of like that Corvette, but still have a muscle car, I really do love the Targa top in the Stingray Corvette. Like on days like this where it's sunny, to drive down the beach with a Targa top on, or like out on the highway, it's a really good feeling, so I do love that a lot. But there's a lot of pluses to this car too if you're considering the options of those two cars. This car has like a lot of comfortable space, and it's really great to drive. It's probably an easier drive than the Corvette. The Corvette kind of makes you work a little, The Corvette is a manual, so that does require a lot of shifting. This car is automatic, so it doesn't require a lot of shifting. Now they do say that the Stingray with the automatic really is like a hair faster than the manual Stingray, because the computer can think faster, shift faster, and that kind of thing. So like it's getting really closer to the point where a automatic can actually take, and in the Corvette's case, it can take and beat a manual in a race, which is super interesting, Now a lot of purists will say, oh, it doesn't have the feel for the road and all that kind of thing, and that's just something I'm kind of weighing out. So my next car may be manual or maybe automatic. I'm not quite sure. It kind of depends on the situation, But all in all, I'm pretty happy about this. Other things I love about this that at the time I didn't worry so much about. I'm really happy I got the upgraded tires. This has like the 20-inch tires and the special rims, which are also on like the Demon and the Hellcat. So I'm really glad I got that feature built into it. That's something which I didn't think about. They just it was on this car, and so I got it, and I would have rather had the premium stereo, but, I'm really happy at least it does have those better tires, and there's a little bit of difference as far as this. I just have the Southeastern package, which has some engine stuff and some like the graphic on the bottom and stuff too, as well as it automatically has the backup camera and the spoiler and some other things too, the leather wrap steering and some other little features like little touches, So anyway, I love this car. It's been a great experience. Again, if you're debating whether to get the Sears oil change or the Jiffy Lube or whatever, or the dealer, I would go dealer, because at least on the paperwork, that'll be something which would be a selling point for your car down the road, that everything has been done by the dealer to keep it spec'd out just right, no accidents, no mishaps, no wrong oil by accident or cheap filters or whatever. It's keeping it completely legit for resale values, I've also thought about, one thing I love about the Corvette does have like a really nice low rumble to the muffler. And I've heard, and this might be a future modification, is this car actually has 4 mufflers. Actually has 2 middle mufflers and then 2 back mufflers. And if you straight pipe the middle mufflers, you can actually get a better sound out of it. So I'm kind of considering maybe taking out those middle mufflers and just going straight pipe on it. And that would actually give it more of a rumble, kind of similar to the Corvette, without actually having to be the Corvette, And it doesn't mean that I really will do that for sure, because that does create kind of a thing where the resale value may be adjusted because the middle mufflers are gone. I could always put them back in later if I really wanted to. But it just kind of depends. It's something I'm kind of considering, because I really love that rumble of the Corvette. And this car, especially in sport mode, it does have a nice rumble. Now, one thing is this car is very soundproof, and that's part of it too, is that the Corvette itself actually isn't quite as soundproof as this car. Like, this car is kind of a better cruiser for like a long road trip, for the sense that, a lot of the outside sounds you will not hear as much in this car, but in the Corvette you kind of do, especially if you have that Targa top off. You're going to be hearing all sorts of wind noises and everything else, In fact, the stereo might be more enjoyable in this car just because it's so soundproof. You can really enjoy the music. But anyway, guys, that was just a quick recap of a few things. It's been 6 months. Love the extra features. I wish this car did have, the stereo. I wish this car did have a Hemi, or, was a more powerful engine. But when I think back to, I had a choice of when I bought this car, I could have bought a convertible Camaro, which was 2015, or this car brand new, 2017, with like 3 miles on it or something. And the Corvette had, I think it was like 44,000. It was a lot of miles, actually. I'm still happy I made the decision in that case of buying this car. Better ride, less miles, under warranty, better resell as a whole down the road, And the Camaro, Camaro, which was 44,000, that particular vehicle had like no trunk space. It was a convertible, out of warranty. Like, it could be having mechanical breakdowns right now. I don't know. This car is run like a champ, had no mechanical breakdowns. The only problem I've had was that one time a kid did ding my door, which actually his insurance ended up paying for, which was good. But it has had 0 real mechanical problems of any kind, And now I got the oil change done, so we're good for a while now until it's 12-month maintenance I'll be doing on it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the Dodge Challenger, let me know in the comments below here, or shoot an email to tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm here to help you guys out, and I'll have more information about the modifications. Like, I may very well go ahead and straight pipe the muffler, and I also may very well put in that larger premium sound system that I want myself. You can actually get the 8.4 Uconnect as an OEM aftermarket that you can stick in yourself. It's really plug and play. So that's something else I'm kind of considering. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.